day, everybody. This is your boy Grant T. Hope you guys doing good. And my co-host,
Marcelino Taylor.
and this is the Testimony Show. We got another awesome guest in the house today, all the way from Mitchell's Plain. This guy's been, for me, he's been traveling the world, basically, if I may say so. He's traveling the world, and he's coming on stage right now. Mr. Revano Williams! Give him a hand, everybody. Bless you, brother. Bless you. Right. You good?
I'm good, and y'all?
We good. It's hot.
It's quite hot. And I hope you like my new style, though.
I like the swag. I like the swag.
Yeah. Took
Looking-
some time to grow it. Took some time to grow it.
I can imagine. It looks good.
Yeah, it does.
If it looks good, please comment on Facebook, YouTube. Just check his hair out. We'll take some photos, and then you guys can just comment on the comment page below. Right? So, welcome once again, and it's lovely to have you here again. I didn't see you in a while, and you're here now.
Yes.
I've been calling this brother. He's not available, but he's here now. Well, we're gonna ask him a few questions in depth, and he will be giving his testimony to us. And just tell the testimony audience just a background about yourself quickly.
Well, born in Mitchell's Plain, but moved around, due to some unforeseen circumstances and so forth. But yeah, grew up in a family of four, three sisters, my mother, and yeah, no brother, no father. At the age of, I think, 7, I moved to my grandma, Lotus River, and the moving just got moving, and don't still want to go into
Just
that.
moving.
Just moving.
Is there anything else you wanna?
Okay, so yeah, I've been listening to what you say now about moving and moving and moving, and the moving never stops. One thing that I want to know is how did it affect you in any way? Like, it must not have been something good for, or something good for someone.
What I can say though is that it basically affected me as well. I know my parents, they didn't have the capacity to be stable, and it actually shifted over to me. So in this time of life, I'm doing the same thing that my parents used to do. I'm also just an unstable wreck, I should say.
Okay. You came in like a wreck. Wow.
So what you're actually saying is that all these things that your parents used to do had an effect on you, and it's basically like there's nothing else that you basically know, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. At this moment, I am quite stable with my bishop, and
Okay.
he's helping me out.
Good.
And for me, this is a new vibe though, because I've been moving to places. It's a lot. So it's a new thing for me, but I'm getting hang of it. I'm
Okay.
3 months now, stabilized with him,
Okay.
and he's basically teaching me the gospel. And
Okay.
showing me the good way, God's way,
Yeah.
Christianity.
Send a shout out to your bishop, man.
Oh, Bishop Vicky, this one's for you.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Cool. Thank you, Bishop Vicky, for saving or teaching this young man what it's like to be a man and in
Yeah.
Christ. What now? I hear your story that you said now that you were basically on your own.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what have you learned? Like, what self-taught? What did you teach yourself, or what lessons did you get out of being on your own?
Well, because of my mommy, she always had different boyfriends.
Okay.
And I couldn't get any lesson from her. The lesson that I got from her is drinking. and
Yeah.
I was a heavy drinker.
Sure.
The one boyfriend that you had was at the age of 3. He made me drunk. When I was 3, I was like this high.
Sure.
He made me drunk, and
Oh.
for them it was a joke because they still talk about it today.
Wow.
They used to get me drunk when I was little.
Reminding you of your past.
Yeah, and it's a joke by them because today they're not saved. Still up until today they're not saved.
Sure.
I'm 26 today.
Whoa.
My birthday was last week, the 30th October.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, man. So yeah, I'm 26, and
Cool.
23 years ago they did this to me,
Wow. Wow.
and it had a heavy influence on me. And we, if I can answer your question, it's still I'm still busy trying to get myself in, man.
Okay.
I'm still trying to get myself, trying to make the best out of a bad situation, you know.
Oh, it's good. It's good. At least you are out of where you were.
Yeah.
Most importantly,
Most important.
is there anything you wanna say on that, Marcelino?
Listening to what you're sharing with us now, I think both the 2 points that you have raised, I myself have a personal experience of that.
Wow.
Whereby my mommy used to do that to me when I was small, when I was the only child still,
Yeah.
and moving from place to place, and all these things. So yeah, I can agree with him when he says that it's never easy for someone to adapt to a different vibe every time.
Yes.
So yeah,
It's hard.
basically yeah. So the question that I want to ask you is, did that all motivate you in some way? How did you decide to just move away from all that?
Well, there was never. I never decided that because that was the normal thing. That was a normal
Wow.
thing for me because my family does it.
Yes.
Only when I moved to my grandma, there was a change. There was a change because
Yeah.
alles punkster.
Yeah. Pinkster me.
But the mere fact that I was brought up in that situation, in that environment, that it was always in my head. The time when I left my grandma's house, and then the party started.
Wow.
It actually started on school though, because
Yeah,
ran away
yeah.
from school, and then
Yeah.
your friends, you know. I wouldn't say peer pressure. That's your own thing, because
Own choice.
if you're in school, and the guys say, yeah, we're gonna smoke now, or we're gonna drink now, and we need 20 rand each, you know, it's your choice if you're gonna go with him.
Yes. There we go.
It's your choice. So
There
I
we go.
wouldn't call it peer pressure. I wanted to do it
Yes.
because it was part of my life. I actually missed it.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So yeah, at the age of I would say grade 10, I started smoking dacha.
Shoo. Wow.
Yeah, and that's when things got naughty. I was very naughty.
I
Very
can
naughty.
imagine. You know, listening to your story, it just shows that it started. The seed has been planted already when you were a young child, and growing up, that seed has been watered, and now the plant is growing. So that grew a part of you.
Yeah.
So now it shows in your actions, you know. So in order for that then to break, you need to break that by having that salvation, the salvation of Jesus Christ.
Yes.
So it's a very hard thing to break, because it's a
Mm.
part of you, and like you said, it was a norm. It became a norm. Why? Because his family. So it's like a generational thing.
Yeah.
So it's hectic. And tell us, I think we can go into your testimony, because we already now touched on certain things, your background, and I'm sure they all know now you about your background. Let's go to your testimony. If you have any other questions, Marcelino.
No, it's fine. We can continue,
You
and
go.
as we continue,
Share with us your testimony. Let's hear.
Okay. Well, my testimony starts from grade 11.
Okay.
I dropped out of school. Now I know me and you were friends, but
Yes.
you never knew this. You never knew
Okay.
this. So I dropped out of school because of my weed friends and so forth, and I got very rebellious towards my grandparents, you know, and
Okay.
I moved out. and for the last term, not the last term, the second last term, I wasn't in school.
Mm.
I went back the last term. I missed out a lot of work, man. I missed
I
out a
can
lot of
imagine.
work, and at the end of the year, though, I just want to go past this very quickly because this is also one of the things that made me to be the person that I was. I wouldn't say am now because
Yes.
God has changed my life. a
There
lot.
we go. There we go.
Yeah, and then at the end of that year, my portfolio was off, basically. So you could believe you could believe what the teachers are telling you, guy, you're not gonna pass,
You're
man.
not, yeah.
But then
Shoot.
by ek dink dit was nou it was English. We had to do oral.
Okay.
Lessons in life, choices.
Shoo.
You know that we had to do oral about that.
Wow.
And then my oral was my dropout and what lessons that I learned and all that. And if I could make a change, then I wouldn't do that.
So you've been testifying back then already, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Miss Adrian's, she went to go show this to all the teachers. You know, you get 8 subjects. She went to go show this to all the teachers, and I would have failed.
I can imagine.
So she went around and showed it to all of them, and I went to school that night when I got my report. I'm going to school. I'm telling my friend Nathan, I'm not gonna go to matric. It's a no-go. But then I was progressed. They actually gave me the points to go to matric. So
Wow.
God really showed me back then that His love is really strong. So moving forward from that, I started working, and you know, as soon as I was done with school, I started working. I got my matric.
All glory to God, man.
Just started working, and then this is where the pressure came, the life I had, and I was just going back to that. Where my parents were, you know what they did, I did that. I started partying. I started partying hard.
Yeah.
Like,
not even light.
like partying hard. Every weekend.
Sure.
Then I would tell the friends like the Thursday already, julle must come.
Yeah.
Julle moet net julle self bring. Ek supply die goed.
Yeah.
Mr. Entertainer.
Yes. And then that time money was like, okay, you could have said 300 rand could have give you a nice party.
Yeah.
I used to pay 400 rand a week. I gave my mommy 100 rand.
Sure.
The rest I blow.
Wow.
And it went on like that for 3 years.
Wow. Every weekend?
Every weekend.
Now, who can keep up with that every weekend? I must admit, I come from where he was,
Yeah.
and I couldn't keep it up every weekend. To be honest, I could not keep it up. If it wasn't money, it was friends. If it wasn't friends, it was some other thing that always got in the way. But
Yeah.
every weekend wasn't possible for me.
That's hectic if you think about it.
It is.
That's hectic. I couldn't imagine myself in that
Think
shoes.
think of this. You get the namakwa, the 5-liter namakwa.
Yeah.
One of that, one of that, a case and a bottle.
Yeah.
That is a starter for a Friday.
Sure. And then
Exactly the same the Saturday. The Sunday is a chill one.
Is that only for the Friday?
That's only the
only
Friday.
the Friday.
We about
Now-
for the most 6 guys.
Now imagine what happens the Saturday and what happens the Sunday. Next week the same thing.
sure. I couldn't.
Yeah. So it was. You see, as like you say, the seed was planted when I was very little,
Yes.
Yeah.
and that for me, I had to do it, man. Because if I didn't do it, I feel empty.
You feel incomplete.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I had to take a beer. I had
Yeah.
to drink a bottle.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do it alone. My mommy always had friends over. And I
So-
could never sit alone. I always had to find me someone. Even if I don't know you, guy, come sit here with me, man.
Sure.
I need company.
Yeah.
I don't even know you.
Yeah.
But okay, for that 3 years it went on like that. I started to use
Okay.
and things got worse. At first it was a party drug because
Yeah.
now the alcohol is getting too much of me, man. Like,
Yes.
if I drink now 6 beers, then I feel
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna sleep.
Yeah.
But then my friend introduced me to this tip, and he told me once you use this, you can party all night, and that is
'Cause
where,
you're wide awake.
that's where I want to be. I want to party all night.
Yes.
And then it was at first a party drug for me, and it went on as a party drug for 3 months,
Mhm.
up until one day when I did it sober-minded, and I was hooked. As wat hulle sê,
Wow.
een keer sober-minded, then you
You
hooked.
hooked.
I was hooked, and I was on it for about a year, up until one day I was so out, I didn't have money and stress, and ek smaak die drug doen.
Yeah.
My mommy asked me something about my sister,
Yeah.
and then I got so frustrated that ek het kwaad geraak man, dat ek my ma gegryp het voor die bos en my ma se vriend sy go ruk my weg van my ma af.
Wow.
And they locked me in the house. I'm tegen mekaar, they actually wanted to call the cops on me because
Sure.
I lifted my hands on my mommy and ek kan nie my frustrations uithaal by niemand nie. So-
Yeah.
That happened, and that's the next day. That happened the Saturday, the Sunday, the next day. I told myself, I need to really change my life here.
Yeah. 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 Wow.
And then I didn't stop the drug there. I just did it less.
Okay. Okay.
Up until when my girlfriend came and she told me that she's harming or pregnant, and then
Yeah.
that's when I stopped, and I didn't go back. I didn't go back.
All glory to God. Willpower.
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 Yes.
You know, if you know, with
Well, that was only the drug, eh? I was still
Yeah.
drinking though.
you see, with the drugs is when you, like you said, once you have a taste of it, you are hooked.
Mm.
You know, and it's so true because we see in our communities today, people, they are trying
Mm.
to get away from it, to turn away from it. But now this is what happens. A situation arises, and it gets so much for them that they check, nah man, let me go. I had a friend on high school that couldn't focus. She needed to have a weed
Mm.
in order to focus. So why do you need substance to actually focus when God actually gave you? So for me, that is like a smack basically in God's face. If you think about it, because now you're using something when God actually gave you a brain. He made us in the image of Him.
Like my friend says, God gave you a brain for free, but you don't use it.
That is true. It is
You
true.
get your brain for free, but you
Yeah.
don't use it.
And it's not like you're paying anything to
Exactly.
get some ideas or to think
Exactly.
straight. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
Tell us more.
Okay.
Tell us more.
So after that, yeah. Wait. Before I go further, I'd just like to tell the viewers that ek is spyt vir die drug wat ek gedoen het, but it is not a nice drug. That is something that I would encourage y'all not to go into. Tik is a messed up drug.
Beautiful.
Seriously. Okay, I'm moving forward.
There we go. Amen to that, brother.
Amen. I told you about my baby that was on the way, and at this point in my life, I had a Muslim girlfriend,
Okay.
and I decided I want to get married to her, because out of my grandpa's religions, Pinksterland, so wat sy, as iemand se kind op moes,
Yeah.
dan moet hy skoon maak.
There we go. Good.
Maak skoon was veel gemaakt. So my belief was that I asked her to marry me. In this time, I was willing to change religions. I was willing to become an imam.
Yo.
But
Yes.
luckily, I would say for my mommy, this time me and my mommy we were back together. We were close. I was looking after her. She wasn't working at the time. I was working and I was paying the rent, but I was still drinking though.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That never left you.
Nah, the drinking part was always
Yeah.
there. And then I told my mommy that I'm getting married and it might be that it's gonna be by the mosque.
Sure.
And then a week after I told her,
Yeah.
so my bishop, the one that I'm living with now,
Yeah.
he came to my house
Uh,
and he told me that he was gonna get us married. En my het die hele planne gemaak en alles was
Woo!
uitgesorg. And from
Wow.
we got married within 3 months after I asked her to marry me.
What?
Because my mommy was that scared of me becoming a Muslim.
Yo.
I haven't given out Okay, I have paid for the trees though,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think that's all. But everything else in my
Your
wedding was
mother.
blessed.
Wow.
My mommy went and asked people. The two cars was blessed. The hall was blessed. The
A
food
mother.
was blessed.
Yeah.
All I paid for was my
This-
clothes
yeah.
and the bride and the
Yeah.
the small ones.
Yes,
That's
yes,
all
that
I
is.
paid for. But
Wow.
further that everything was blessed.
Wow. See, favor of God en 'n mother. Sjoe. 'n ma se gebed is kragtig, my bro. A mother will go to extent for her children, my bro. I'm telling you, a mother will kick somebody's butt, my bro, for you because that is making, you know. Tell us
Well-
more.
Well, okay, and then baby number 2 came.
Sure, bro, I'm sure to you.
Baby number 2 came, and at this point in my life, I was fooling around with God.
Wow.
I was drinking, going to church,
Yeah.
singing in church,
Yeah.
but I was still drinking.
Wow.
And God put me through this test. I come one day at home, and I'm living in someone's yard at this time. Um, that they told me that my wife was caught with my cousin,
Sure.
and this is where my testimony really changed, because this is when God tested me. I wouldn't say God tested, but as my own faith actually also, man. And I was so calm that
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
As much as I wanted to hit
Yeah.
my cousin and her,
Sure.
God kept me so calm.
Mm.
And I cried out that night to God, and I told him, Lord, I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm 100% yours.
Sure. Surrender.
Surrender, yes,
Yeah.
surrender. I took her back. I never left her though. I took her
Yeah.
back in that time, and how can I say this? It hit me hard, but God calmed me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And the baby was born, and everybody's like telling me, "Man, nog gaat the bloed but ik zei, no man,
Mm.
no, that's my child.
There we go. There we go.
I don't want to I don't want no differences in my house.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
my child. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what they say. That's my child.
Yes.
I'll
yes,
accept this baby. I don't know what. I don't care what my mommy say, what my auntie say, what my daddy say. I don't care what my sister say. That's my
yes.
child.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know who the father is, but I believe it's my
It's,
child.
yeah. It's yours. Yeah.
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 So
Wow.
that was one of the things that also got me to grab hold of God more.
Yes. Yes.
And what had happened was we moved from there, and that move was we moved from the place we were, and that move actually broke us. Finally, after a year after that happening,
Yeah.
we moved from there, and that move broke us because we moved to a squatter camp
Sure. Oh.
in Ikoli.
Oh yes. 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 Yes.
So we moved all there, and this is where I was down and out. Like really, I forgot about God.
Wow.
She was still going behind my back, and I was still the only one working in the house.
Wow.
Overtime, I'm doing overtime. I'm putting the hours in. There's 2 children that
Yeah.
I need to feed them.
To look after. Yeah.
But I'm doing this in a place that is really ungodly. So I stopped going to church. I started drinking again,
Mm.
and it's all because what my mind told me, man. Hey, this wife of yours is fooling around.
Wow.
And the day when I found it out, guys, it was sad. It was sad. She left me, and after everything, I thought, man, that we will be together. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just it broke me so that I went deeper into the drinking. So deep. I used to do it weekends.
Yeah.
I went so deep into drinking that I was drinking every day. Every day.
Sure.
There wasn't a time when I wasn't sober.
Wow.
Went to work drunk. Came
Yeah.
from work, I'm drinking.
Wow. You rich, eh?
in a squat, let me tell you something. In a squat camp, you ain't need nothing. In a
Yeah.
squat camp, you
No,
ain't need nothing.
I can
Because
relate to
because
that.
because
Okay.
they know you pay Friday, he pay Saturday, I pay the end of the month. Okay, Friday is your turn.
You sort
Alright?
us out. Okay.
Saturday is your turn. Sunday I'll be doing it. From Monday onwards we sign.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah,
Friday we
sign.
pay again and then we're gonna pay you. We're gonna pay you.
yeah. Sure.
so wine actually is the main. Yo,
It numbs.
now let me tell you, in a squatter camp, wine is the main source of money there.
Okay.
They say there's no money in a squatter camp, but
There is.
believe me, guys, in a
People ride
squatter camp,
Mercedes,
there's
Benz.
money. There's a whole lot of money.
Wow.
And it's actually sad,
Oh.
if you think about it.
Yeah.
People work hard for the money,
Yes.
for that money.
Yeah.
You went through different circumstances. You
Yeah.
did different things in order for you to get that money.
Yes, of course.
And for you at the end of the day to just go and spend it on something so useless, something
Yes.
that's only for now.
Sustain you for now. Not
Exactly.
basically sustain you now, but numbs you for now.
Exactly, and later there's nothing that you can say, but this is what I did with that
There
money,
we go.
that hard-earned
Yes.
money.
Yes.
And I think in some families, it happens so much that the father does that
Yeah.
and then leaves the children, the mother at home, and not
Yeah.
worry about what they eat and stuff.
Correct.
But I think that because you knew God
Yeah.
and because you had the foundation already laid out, you knew that, okay, I had to support my wife and my children,
Yes.
even though there was other things happening at home,
Yeah.
and even though we're going through this rough patch. But still, you put in that extra hours
Persevered.
of work. Yeah, jy deurgedruk, man.
Yeah.
So I think that's also a way we God see that I need to please this child
Of course.
mine. Because there's hard work and that hard work needs to pay off. And at the end of the day, God will reward you for
Of
that.
course.
Man.
Of course.
Really, He will reward you for that.
And from my side is that it's a good thing for a man to provide for his family.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Yes.
are the head of the house.
Yeah.
And God is again your head.
Yeah.
You understand? So He leads you, you follow,
Yes.
and your family afterwards.
Yeah.
I mean I think that is a supply chain.
Yeah. And like the author of the song says, "Ek en my is
Sal
solidarity."
jy
Yes.
So
Yes.
basically what happens is God takes the lead, the husband follows,
There we
and
go.
the wife and the children will soon thereafter follow
Follow.
as well.
But now you're gonna have to think again. Satan again attacks the leader of the house.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
once you down,
It happens.
your family is down.
It's everyone.
So hy soek net die leader. So you must understand. Remember you're valuable. Not just him, but everybody out there. You
Yeah.
guys are
Yes,
valuable.
certainly.
If you are attacked, just know that you are valuable to the king for the kingdom of God. You know,
Yeah.
Satan don't attack people that is less valuable. He
Yeah.
attacks you because you are valuable.
Yes.
So I just want to share that with you. Go ahead, my brother.
Okay, so after this, I lost my job because of it's late comings. It's a lot, and I lost my job in this time. Whilst I was so in my state,
Yeah.
I actually wanted to hang myself. I was actually 5 seconds away of hanging myself.
Wow.
I saw my wife for at least in a week's time. I saw her with 3 different guys, walking hand in hand, and almost like she is. Sy taak my uit, man.
Yeah.
She is doing this on purpose. And this one night I come at home from work, my friend tells me, your vrou was alweer saam met hy, bra. And this is the third guy that somebody's telling me about, and your vrou, and so I came at home. Now I'm alone,
Yeah.
and I locked the door. I took my belt off.
Wow.
I tied it.
Mm.
I got the crate. I stood on that crate,
Yeah.
and I took that belt and put it around my neck. While I'm standing on that crate, it just I just had to kick the crate underneath out of me.
Yeah.
In that time, it's just like someone told me, no man, this is not the right way.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not the right way. But I left it and I went to go drink further on, and I actually, ik moet mal geweest het, you know that. Okay,
Yeah.
nee, ik moet mal geweest het. They actually told me that
You are.
you are.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Because what happened was, I was drinking so much that ik moet woensdag uit week. I don't go work.
Mm.
I was just drinking. No, I went to go drink the Wednesday.
Yeah.
I had to go work the Thursday. I was drinking so much that Wednesday that when I came to my senses, it was Friday.
Sure.
It is, like really, it was,
Ja.
ik het so baie gedrink dat ek, as ek wakker skrik, ek drink ek. En
Ja.
dan slaap ek, ja. And, you know, it's onions
There
is
we
like,
go.
and
Ja.
then, I went to the doctor the Friday. I had to go work the Saturday.
Yeah.
I didn't go work the Saturday. I'm drinking. The Monday, I'm again on my way to work.
Yeah.
As I came by the robot, whilst I was wanting to take a taxi, I got dizzy.
Yeah.
And now I know each car. There's a Toyota, that's a Honda, that's a Golf. But as I'm standing by the robot, I'm so dizzy. I'm looking at this car, but I cannot make out. I'm asking myself, what kind of car is this?
And the chappy is like,
It's like here in front of me. I'm standing by the car, and
But
what
is-
is this?
yeah, you
And I turn around and I look down at the road. I'm thinking, now I'm gonna go back home because, you know what? I eventually, when I'm living in Lotus River, I woke up. I came to my senses in Grassy Park.
wow.
I was just walking, and when I came in Grassy Park, I went to the clinic there. Told him, I feel dizzy, man.
Yeah.
Is there something they can give me? And I told him about everything that had happened now for this past time.
Yeah.
Now they tell me it's anxiety or it can be a mental thing, you know. And the doctor didn't want to see me home because I wanted to commit suicide as well. So they sent me to hospital for a week. Victoria Hospital. I was laying in Victoria Hospital for a week.
Sure.
And you know what? This is the funny thing. For that week, everybody knew that I was in hospital. Everybody knew that I was in Victoria.
Yeah. Yeah.
But not one person came to come visit me. All
Yeah.
that friends I was drinking with, families, no one. I was there alone.
And they knew.
They knew I was there.
Sure. Friends, eh?
I called. I literally called and told them, hey, come, I'm
Yeah.
just let my mommy also know. I don't have my
Yes.
mommy's number, but yeah, I'm here in
Yes,
Victoria.
yes, yes.
And you know, I think it's the pills they gave me, but I was dizzy still there also. For 3 days was ik nog. But I think it was the pills because the Thursday I told my doctor nurse not to give me those pills anymore.
Yeah.
That's when I woke up. I'm like, no man, this was not you, Revano.
Yes, yes.
This was normal, man.
You
This
are
is
normal.
not you.
Yeah.
And I decided to not to take the pills anymore. I told her just to give me sleeping tablets because you know it's all day, all night.
Yeah.
So I just asked her to give me sleeping tablets. And the Friday morning, everything was okay for a while. Everything was able. The doctor said, no, it's fine. You can go home. You're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
You're good.
You're 100%.
You're 100%. Yes.
Yeah.
And I lost my job actually then also. You know,
Sure.
I actually lost my job because
Wow.
I was for a week and a half without telling where I was
Yes,
and,
yes,
and
yes.
what had happened. You know, so
Yeah.
I lost my job, and they wanted me to resign. So I said, no,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna resign.
Yeah.
I'm going with faith now.
Here we go.
Dismiss
There
me.
we go. There we go.
Dismiss me. This
I
time
need my
God,
money.
This time God is talking
I
to
need
me.
my
He's,
money.
he's telling me, and I didn't go home from the hospital. I went straight to my work,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
God told me like, I know this is God. Leave everything.
Yes, yes, yes.
Faith now.
There we go.
And
There
I
we go.
did it.
Yeah.
And for this 7 months that I'm not working anymore, look at me.
Ah, look at me
Look
now.
at me.
Look at me now.
No, I can smile. I can keep my head up high. You know.
Yes, yes.
I know everybody sin every day. Ons almal sondig elke dag.
Yes.
But it's for us to pray, you know.
Repent.
Repent. Ask for
Yes.
forgiveness.
There
Don't
we go.
forget to ask for forgiveness when you
Yes.
go sleep at night. Pray, ask for
Oh,
forgiveness.
forgiveness. Yes.
You know, and okay, my bishop took me in for this 3 months now, and he's also showing me the right way. You know,
Yeah.
like I say, but God has been good for me for this time. God has been good for me.
Amen. So you told me that you are a youth leader now.
Yeah, I'm a youth leader.
What have you been up to? What have you been up to?
Okay. What we are doing now is we have the spiritual dancing group. I'm
Okay.
the youth leader. My bishop is hy is net so insaam met die ding.
He's not job.
Hy's net so insaam met die
There we
ding.
go.
He
there we
doesn't
go.
want to miss out.
It's good,
Okay,
it's good.
I take the youth where they need to be. I help them practice rehearsals
Beautiful.
and all that. But my bishop never missed a point. He's always there. Rehearsals, he's there.
You know, it keeps you young also.
yeah.
It does keep you young.
Yeah, so he's also putting in extra, you know. He's also
Good.
he's showing me leadership,
There we go.
basically.
There we go.
He did tell me that he's gonna come a point, you know. It's only 3 months that I am now back with him, you know.
Yes.
So he's just showing me the ropes now, man.
Yes.
You know, and he told me that he's gonna be a time that you gonna have to take over.
Of course.
You and
Of course.
but he's watching my leadership now, and
Yeah.
he's actually getting me into parliament also now.
The favor.
I'm standing for I'm actually for the youth league,
Okay.
but not in parliament, like as in parliament ANC, you know.
Oh,
That.
yes,
No,
yes.
it's we're standing for the Koi and the Sand people.
Khoisan. Alright.
Yeah, so I'm the youth leader for the Khoisan as well,
Wow.
but in parliament.
No.
So you just youth leader overall.
Yeah.
Youth
Yeah,
leader for
yeah.
God and youth leader other. You're representing
Yeah.
God, my bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, the other thing is this. Guys, please do not call yourself coloureds. Do
Wow.
not do that.
I wanna hear this.
Do not do that.
Okay.
We are not coloureds. You know what the word coloured means?
What?
The seed of Satan.
Whoa.
You are less than nothing.
Sure.
Minderwaardig.
Sure. Less valuable.
Less valuable.
Okay.
So
Wow.
they actually call us Khoi people
Okay.
coloureds.
The Khaleds. They call the Khaleds Khoisan people. Khoisan? Is it?
Khoisan is a coloured
Okay.
for them. But we are not coloureds. We are Khoi. We are
Oh,
Sand.
Khoi.
We are
So
Khoi
is it
Khoi.
just our color, like the Khaleds? Wait, I just want to get it right, just so not the views don't get confused. So is the
Brown.
Khaled? So is
brown? Not black,
Okay.
not white, brown.
okay brown. So the brown people, us
I'm
brown
so glad I'm
people.
white.
So we are Khoi people.
We
Yeah.
are
Khoisan
we-
people.
That is our forefathers.
Okay.
Khoi.
Okay,
We-
cool.
Yeah.
But now what am I? Because
Didn't you know
I'm.
that?
I'm now what am
Didn't you know
I?
that? You are Khoisan mixed with African, mixed with American, you name it, bamboo, whatever just for, but yeah.
That's
Okay.
me. Alright.
The other
Yeah.
thing is I'm only learning now only about this Khoisan, because before
Okay.
this I also say that ek is 'n kleerling, ek is 'n coloured.
Yeah.
I'm learning now that I'm not. So
Okay.
I'm only
Yeah.
I'm only on the learning stage. So guys, please do not ask me any further questions about
Okay.
the Khoisan.
No, actually, you
I just-
taught me
You
something
taught me
also.
something as well. You taught me
Mm.
something as well. So
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Exactly.
Because I was always like, no. Why can't they change the forms, like the job seeker forms? They always ask you colored, black, da 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 da.
That's
Yeah.
that's what we are actually also fighting for,
Okay.
to abolish the word coloured.
Okay.
But what are they gonna replace it with?
Khoi.
You understand? So there's a lot to go into part with that, but we
Okay.
are fighting to abolish the word coloured.
All right. I would like to see that sometime.
Yeah, and the youth should stay together as well, man. But now you go to the youth, you tell them, look here, you're Khoisan, and then they're like, what? Don't compare me to that.
Yeah.
You know,
They-
No,
they-
because I think
that's our
people have,
forefathers.
yeah, people have a different
Perspective,
perception
yes.
of how Khoisan used to be.
Used to be.
You know?
So now where do we come in?
Exactly.
Now,
We
you know?
just the modern version.
The
The
modern.
modern version of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
something
We're
like
not the ones back then where you used to make a fire with stone and stone
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that, you know what I mean, and talk like that.
that. You see,
know,
you gotta do it again. You,
you,
gotta.
you,
I know.
you still do. No, seriously, guys, you still get people that can speak the Khoi language.
Yes,
There's
to be
there's
honest,
still a lot.
you
There's
still-
and people teaching as well, eh?
Is
For
it?
free,
Yeah.
for free.
They-
you can actually
they-
go online and,
yeah.
and they do it for free.
They
you
do.
Can go, you can go.
Guys,
check
we
it out.
should do that, eh? We should do
Just shows how little this brand knows. Please just forgive me, please.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you on that path now on
Yeah.
politics
Yeah.
and things like
Yeah.
that. That's a good thing. You
Yeah.
know, we
I wouldn't
need.
call it politics though, because we're standing for Khoi. We're not into government.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
if you don't have a
For the
like, if you don't
people.
have a
Political.
political party, then government don't listen.
Yeah.
Because we
Okay.
started off as like an NGO. But
Okay.
we need to
Yeah.
move to a political party because they don't
Yeah.
listen to us.
Yeah.
Wow.
They don't listen to us. You understand?
The
How
life we live in.
sad. How sad.
The life
No,
we live in.
seriously, how sad.
The
How
life we
sad.
live in. So this moved from the testimony show to the political show.
Hey, nah,
Yeah.
let's move
Yeah.
on from that now.
So he's a singer as well, Marcelino. He sings as well. So you wanna-
Okay, he sings. Okay. So, is there anything specific that you had in mind for us today?
Well, I'm a gospel singer, guys.
Hallelujah.
I'm a gospel singer,
Hallelujah.
and
My lord.
I do sing love songs as well.
Hmm?
Okay.
Mostly like Kenny Rogers,
Kenny
that
Rogers.
that guy's back then, you know, and some
Right.
boys. to
Anu
men.
Rogers.
I like that. Yeah. The song I'm gonna do today is I'll praat in zo, you know that one?
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Al praat die mense van my, al druk die lewe aan my. I think you need to cut that. Gotta cut that.
Okay.
It was now
Let's
swallow.
give it a try.
Yeah.
Go again.
Al praat die mense van my, al druk die lewe aan my, ek kan nie omdraai nie. Sê my hoe kan ek wil omdraai as die Here so goed is vir my? Ek sal nooit omdraai nie. Al praat die mense van my en al druk die lewe my, ek kan nie omdraai nie. Sê my hoe kan ek wil omdraai as die Here so goed is vir my? Ek kan nie omdraai nie. Ek sal nie omdraai nie. Ek sal nooit omdraai nie. Ek sal nie omdraai nie. Thank you.
Wow. Yeah.
So you sing as well, beautiful. I mean that song basically covered his whole
Yeah.
testimony. If you
Song
think about it.
omdraai.
Yeah. All of the best for the future. Thank you so much for coming to the testimony show. All of the best for the youth and the youth league, for the Khoisan people keep fighting for us.
Yeah.
And guys, This is your boy Revano Williams. You can follow him on Facebook. What?
That was Abrams.
Abrams, sorry. Abrams. Father Abrams.
That's actually a Khoisan surname, man.
It is.
Yes.
Because you
Abrams.
Well, Abrams.
Abrams started this whole thing. That was my last joke.
Anyway, okay. Thank you so much, brother, once again for coming on the show. All of the best for the future. And any last words before you leave?
Well, guys, all I need to tell you is think about this. Everything that happened in the past, move away from it. If you're still pondering about things that happened in the past, you're going to stay in the past.
Oh, excellent.
Kijk hier, en Afrikaans, pauwopera in de oren, via res en nou hier. Hallelujah.
Wow. Was there anything you want to say?
So yeah, basically, just one other thing that I want you to keep in mind, that even though the things that we went through, even though there's still a lot to come, a lot to happen, always keep in mind that God loves you and that you will make all our dreams come true.
Thank
you once again, everybody. This is your boy Grand D, my co-host,
Marcelino Taylor,
and this is the Testimony Show. Guys, please follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, most importantly, and tell your friends about it. If you want to know anything about the show, please follow us. Ask me on Facebook. I'm Grand Daniels on Facebook. Comment up your show, man. Go say your story. Go say your story. Hallelujah. Guys, we out. We love you guys.
God
Peace.
Amen.